We're flying high this season, unbeaten as it goes so far. Let's hope today's 2 games we can go undefeated as well. They're going to be tough. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton Season 2. And like I say in the intro, we are flying high. We are 3rd in the table. We're still unbeaten. Since the last game against Luton where we drew 0-0, we did have a 2-0 victory over Morecambe. It was a very, very hard fought game. 22nd, 71st minute Wayne Politics scoring. And then we had a 1-0 victory over Stevenage. Away from home yet again. This time Archer scoring. Archer's doing wonders for us at the moment. His pace is outrunning the defence. The ball goes over the top or played in and he's just... He's like Wile E. Coyote trying to catch the Roadrunner. That's what he's like. He's like a Roadrunner, this young lad is. 19 years old, he's got some bloody speed on him. 16 and 18 and then pace as well. I mean, look at that. Natural fitness 18, he's not tiring at all. He can just keep running and running and running and running. The only problem is his finishing. His finishing is 14. He should be one-on-ones. He should be smashing them in. Just have a look at his form. He's scoring a goal every other game. 7.2, 6 in there, a couple of 7s in there as well. He's playing as a poacher. He's either starting or he's coming on. And he's playing very, very well indeed. So today we've got Fleetwood, who are lying in 13th, disappointingly. And Sunderland as well. I mean, 13th and 14th, respectively. It's not how it should have gone. Just looking at the review, Sunderland is supposed to be, predicted to finish 4th. And Fleetwood really are, around about mid-table. So they're where they should be, I guess. But Sunderland are the disappointment at the moment, although saying that Luton are up there, QPR are up there as well, so some of the teams that came up have are where they should be, but we are predicted 8th. I'm sure it was a little bit different than that before, but we are in there as well. We're in the mix. Like I say, we're in 3rd, so let's hop over to the side. Just before we do, actually, we have made a couple of transfers. Some youngsters that came in, Tom Harrison, Mensah, Rossi and Panther, they've gone straight into 23s as some of the youth development we're looking at. But we say goodbye to Remy Matthews. He's gone to Chesterfield on a free, and Devonte Arancibia, he's gone out on loan to Aldershot. We might as well send the youngsters out on loan. There's no need to keep them at the club if they're not going to be getting any game time. And we want experience because we're not affording to buy... we're not being able to buy anybody at all. Finances, there we go. We're in the red finally. And it is looking rather harsh for us altogether. We are spending an awful lot. I mean, 500,000 on the debt once again. I'm going to keep saying it every month because it is very, very disheartening. Midway through the month and we're not making any inroads into... keeping any money really. Prediction, it was 3.9. We are expected to lose around about 3 million, so we have made a little bit of money, so hopefully that will slightly increase as well the further we go up the FA Cup, if we decide to want to stay in it. Right, also the 2-0 win against Morecambe, I might remind you, was the leasing.com trophy. It was an easy victory. We were all over them. 2-0. Nice victory, but we have got the Man City under 23s, which we tried to loan a couple of players from them. They didn't want to come out on loan to us, so that was really disappointing. A midfielder and a defender. I still think we need another defender and again another midfielder, but Lowe, it doesn't look like he's going now, so we're going to try and utilise him in the centre as well. So we're going to start off with Ahara in goal. We've got Manuel, Vandenberg, Edwards and Bunny at the back. We've got Bashiru or Delhi, we're playing alongside. We've got Mella on the right, Helm in the centre and Buckley. We're going to go the attacking midfielder role this time since we're being at home. Fleetwood are below us and it should be an easy victory. Fingers crossed. And then we're going to have Archer up from playing as a poacher. I was tempted to bring Eddie Brown in. He's only got the 1 goal, but he's not playing well. And while Archer's scoring, we're going to keep him up there. So... let's go straight into it. There's one thing I have changed on here. We're going to distribute the over the top of the defence. We're going to play the long ball as opposed to playing to the flanks. I think over, and we're going to put counter as well. I can't believe I didn't put counter. We are very good on the counter. Not the ball over the top. We should and distribute quickly. Why not? we'll add all that sort of stuff in. Let's submit this team. Archer, we're going to try and use his pace. We tried using the 4-4-2 towards the end of the game against Morecambe in the that trophy competition, and it didn't really work for us at all. Nothing really happened though, to be perfectly honest. So maybe the 4-4-2 isn't up there just yet. Who else? So Fleetwood then. The guy Ched Evans. Oh yeah, formerly of Sheffield United. Encourage the players. Assertively say I expect nothing from them. That might pressurise them just a little bit. What have we got? Really giving you a lot of credit to say. Okay. Obviously we're favourites as we go straight into the game. Luton are now top of the table. They have played a game more than ourselves though. It's played out wide. Morris is going to pick it up for Fleetwood. Are we going to get a challenge in there? Probably not. But Emmanuel does block out that. And these three guys, Dele, Mella, it's very good as well. And Emmanuel is following him down that right hand side. Sorry, and Dele's cuts inside. The ball's passing is very, very quick, and where? And there we go, a goal that's found its way into the empty net. The goalkeeper wasn't sure which side of the goal the ball was, and then just finds himself too far on the left hand side. Buckley with an easy goal, and Mark Helm with the assist, although it did cannon off Archer, I believe, so it should be Archer's assist. But Buckley, we know he can finish it. Archer on the other hand, against in the last game where we won 1-0, he did have an opportunity of an open goal. He missed it. Oh, there's a shot on O'Hara. I think he was trying to lob him. But yeah, he shot at the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper parried it straight back at Archer to the side. And yeah, he missed an empty net. It was from the 18-yard box, mind. But he still should have buried it, I believe. But it did go over the bar, so there's disappointing there. That's before he went and scored the winner. And we're coming at them once again. Half time it is. Right, apart from the few highlights, and nothing to note, although they've had 2 shots on goal and 2 shots on target. Expected to prove a point today. Yeah, okay, they're happy with that. We're not going to disturb them, but we are going to tell them go and get creative, because that's what we do want. Wycombe are top of the table at the moment. We do have a free kick. Helm curls it in. Oh, I tell you what, that's not very far away at all. Who would have thought the youngster will have that in his locker? But again, ex-Man United, you would expect so. Some of these youngsters coming through, I think they ought to be played in the first team already, and that's a header at Cairns in goal. Should have been put to the far side. Mella's not really done that much, so we are going to bring in Verlinden on that side. We know how good Verlinden is. In fact, I'm just going to put these on attack, because we did that in one game, and they absolutely, I think it was against Morecambe actually, last 10 minutes, absolutely panned the goal. We made one sub, but nothing really else is happening. 10 to go. I'm going to make another substitution. Helm, Lockett can come on the far side, and you know what? I'm going to bring Jason Lowe in for where he's played well, but we'll have him as a ball winning. There you go. Last few minutes of the game. 1-0 against Fleetwood. We're getting the points, we're getting the wins, but we're not scoring the goals, and that's what really matters. But saying that, 1-0, Bolton 1, Fleetwood 0. It's a victory. I don't care how they come. 68% possession. That's fantastic. 24 shots. I mean, it's nearly just over 3 times more than them, but they did have 5 shots. So probably what, 80% on target for Fleetwood. We're only 30%. That's not good, is it really? But even so, it's the score that matters. 1-0, and Buckley with the winner after 9 minutes. Can't think of anything particular to say. Well, I'm going to passionately say a very nice victory. It is a nice victory. We won. We kept a clean sheet once again, which is what we want to see. And not many goals flying around, apart from Doncaster beating Stevenage and Wycombe. How did Wycombe lose? No, they drew. They must have drew. Are they near the bottom? I would expect them. They drew 2-2. 91st minute equaliser from Shrewsbury. Lovely jubbly. Right, 9. We've got a game in hand over Luton as well, and we're sitting top of the table, guys. This is unheard of, and we're unbeaten at the moment. It's like the sort of run we went on at the beginning of last season before we dropped by the wayside. But that is fantastic stuff. Bolton make it 9 unbeaten. I'd like to see if we can go, how far we can go unbeaten. I don't want to then lose the next game and then we go on a run of about 10 games not without winning a game, which that would be really disappointing, especially when we've got ourselves into a very, very good position here. We have got a few more players out, come to us on trial. Just some, well, there's a goalkeeper there. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I didn't want any goalkeepers coming. It was more or less, I think I just highlighted a load of players. I said, yeah, centre backs I was more interested in, really, to be fair, to be perfectly honest. Just if we can get one more in. Colvin, we did put to the under 23s and we took him back out again. But with Sunderland just a few days away, we just needed that extra body in the centre. Right, we'll see you guys in a few minutes when we play Sunderland. The Stadium of Light welcomes the Bolton Wanderers, and the side that's going to kick them off is Laird's going to come in on the right hand side. The centre is going to be as it is. Mellor and Buckley's going to continue out on the wings. Eddie Brown is going to come up front this time. Not much joy from Archer, disappointingly, and Lowe is going to sit in the centre. So hopefully a bit more stability in there. Lowe's going to stay with us now. £6 a week. I really wanted to move him along, but I don't think it matters that much, to be perfectly honest. Sunderland, on the other hand, McLaughlin in goal. They've got Borthwick Jackson. That's a player that I am looking to bring in as well. Another Man United player, why not? Yaroslav Zhak, Willis, McLaughlin again. Are they brothers? I don't know. Mumba, Dobson. We've got Embleton, Cornick, Maguire and Will Grigg on fire up front. Yeah, I think I've done what I needed to do there. I haven't got a clue what I did, actually, to be perfectly honest. It looks like we're playing our game in hand as the cross comes in. Bunny again, another opportunity. Brown this time, he does header it on goal, so that's an opportunity, a shot and on target as well. McLaughlin drops it, drop kicks it actually, as Edwards gets there first, but to no available person really, and we do get it away. Mellor this time. Let's go on your bike, son. Lots of energy. Look at that. He just finds the gap, splits them between them, and there we have it. Straight away, Mellor to Brown, and Brown does finish with a plum with his second goal of the season. A fantastic start for ourselves. We are 4-0. We're 1-0 up after 4 minutes. Mellor with a striking run down there, splits them two defenders in half virtually, finds the ball to Brown, who just jabs it in to the far side with the goalkeeper just getting a hand on it, I think. But 5 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. If we can get away with a victory or even a point here, that would be quite simple. Brown skins his man there. Nobody in the centre. He does find Mellor once again, who finds Delhi, who loses the ball. I'm not sure he knew where it was, but the Will Grigg's there though. And are we going to douse his fire out? Probably not. If he doesn't score, we will have done a very, very good job. And yes, this wasn't the person we were looking at, was it, Will Grigg? It's Harry Cornick with a fantastic goal, though. It's a good goal. He's left on his own. Plenty of time, but a very, very poor goal to give away, though. All that time, and I'm not sure whether Hara should have got that, really. He did dive before he even kicked the ball. Can we get a header on there? Cornick with the ball once again. McLaughlin this time. And we do intercept it with Weir, who plays up to Brown, who just manages to keep hold of it, though. Delhi out wide. Buckley is nowhere near it, though. As Sunderland come at us once again. That's a great interception of Vanderberg. He's proving to be a very, very good defender. We just want another one just like him in defence, and we'll be sorted. Colvin seems to be the up-and-coming youngster from the academy, which I might start using again. Just with... oh, there's a finish with Buckley again. Scored in the last game. He scored in this game. That's his third. And I can't not play him, can I? Brockbank, I think, is he playing today? I'm not sure if he's playing today. I think he is, but because he wanted more game time, we're having to give it to him. And to have him over Colvin, he is slightly better. Oh, we're playing him. We've got Vanderberg and Edwards. No, we haven't got Brockbank playing at all. Is he on the bench even? He's not even on the bench, is he? Well, that's silly. Time is flying by once again. Sunderland, with a couple of minutes before half time, can they get one back? I'm hoping not. We do force them back a touch, but the ball's played over the top. And Will Grigg, oh, Well, he wasn't on fire there, was he? 18 minutes, 2-1, and then nothing after that, really. Two attempts on target for Sunderland out of 7, but we're doing better, 3 out of 5. 60% on target, which is good for us, actually. Prove a point today. Some of them are giving the good old thumbs up. We're back on. Will Grigg to Dobson to Jack and Willis, or Wills, as Laird does pick it up. Laird, I think he's going to be a very, very good player. If we can buy him on the cheap, that would be fantastic, but I think he is on loan to us though. Laird, again, crosses the ball in. Buckley, oh there it is again, his 4th goal, his 2nd of the game. He is the man of the moment. I cannot take him off. Lockett, I'm afraid you're going to have to stay where you are. We're going to try and get Buckley a goal here, but 3-1 up at Sunderland, considering we struggled to score goals in the last couple of games. That's a very, very good goal though. But one thing for Sunderland have got, it's 34 seconds into the second half though this is. So it's a very, very, very quick response. Borthwick Jackson to Jobson as Mellor steals it. So the other Man United player, or ex-Man United player, because he's ours now. As Dobson does win it back. We have got a very, very young side, and that's what I do like about it. If we can keep on to these young players, nurture them, and give them all the experience, especially from League One. If we can get into the Championship, guarantee probably some of them won't hack it to that level, but you never know though. If we all play together and go up together, then there's no reason why. Well, flipping heck, that's a fantastic goal. There's Delhi has just gone and scored a worldie straight into the middle of the goal. The goalkeeper doesn't know what to do. 4-1 up at the Stadium of Light against Sunderland. We are going places, and look at that. I tell you what, the goalkeeper's got to ask questions. I mean, how tall is McLaughlin? I'm intrigued as to how tall he is. He is 6'3". There's no reason why he should have conceded that one, really. He should have stood up and caught it. It could be a couple of players we could nick from Sunderland if we decide to go up. 20 minutes to go. I'm going to make a couple of changes. Mellor's playing really well. So's these guys here. Ware's not having the best of games, but we're going to bring in Shenton. In fact, no. We might bring in Helm and just push him up there. So we just drop these guys across. If we can just go and you can go on attack. Go on, make yourself a nuisance up there, Helm. And we're going to just push this young lad up to attack. Buckley as well up to attack as well. Who else can we bring on? Lockett. See, we're going to give another 5-10 minutes for Buckley. See if he can do anything. But if not, then we're going to bring in Lockett as well. We want to give him a little bit of experience out there as too. And it's a back post. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't have changed the formation. It seems to happen quite a lot when no, it's disallowed actually. It's offside. So it's very mean who they're looking at. Are they looking at him or are they looking at that guy over there? Either way, it's still 4-1. So I'm happy. We've got another couple of minutes and they're going to bring Lockett on as well. Or do we just keep it as it is? I might just keep it as it is. Since we've gone attacking, we've not really been in the game, have we? So maybe it's food for thought. Maybe we ought to just change it when we're at home. Who knows? Maybe. Can we get it away? Can we get another one? So Will Grigg has not been the guy on fire today. That's for sure. It's been Will Buckley. It's all about Will Buckley. Buckers. Well, Buckaroo Buckley. And Brown's on goal. He's not on goal because he's just got tackled by Mumba. Coming to the last few minutes of the game. 4-1. I mean, this is a fantastic result, especially away from home. That's Sunderland 1, Bolton 4. And we're rocking on up this table. Well, I say up this table. We're on top of the table already. We can't really do much more than that. Excellent effort, guys. Well done indeed. Cat inspires Bolton to remain unbeaten. It seems that IlsonCat has the Midas touch right now, as his latest tactical adjustment ensured Bolton's unbeaten run continued against Sunderland. Change to wing play. Well, we're playing wing play all the time. That's what we're doing. Will Buckley's 30 years old. May I add, he's 30 years old. He's an experienced winger, and that is why. And he's only on a couple of grand a week, so can't not. Well, we're going to keep him. We're going to hang on to him as long as possible. We want to see if we can get him to the Premiership, which I doubt, but you never know. To 10 games, 3 points clear at the top of the table, ahead of Luton, who remain in second spot. and also remain unbeaten. Same with Wickham as well. Ipswich remain unbeaten also. And there's 4 teams still unbeaten. That's after 10 games. That must be some sort of record. We're having a good month so far. Fingers crossed. Right, we're going to delve straight into October. And since we're nicking players off Rochdale, or looking at players off Rochdale, we're going to play Rochdale and we're going to play Wickham as well. If you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.